Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am doing this red Christmas set with a bit of tartan and a 3D flower. So on this pink I am going in with Dorothys slippers, and I am doing a full nail of that colour on this one. So I'm just making sure that that nail is fully covered, don't want no gaps. And then I'm moving on to the ring finger, and on this one I am going in with Poppy. So I'm just getting that cuticle nice and neat and just pulling that down. So again, I'm doing a full nail. I think I know all these nails are full colours and then I add things to them later on. So I'm going on to that pointer finger and doing full red on that, the Poppy. So the reason I missed that middle finger out is because I'm using white on that. So if I use the dark colours first, and then I can give my brush a good clean before I touch the white, in case there's still a bit of red in that brush anywhere, it can make your whites go pink. So I just like to, if I remember that is, I do the colours first and then go in and do any white. So as you can see there, I just cleaned that brush properly a couple of times just to make sure that there were no red on it. So I'm going in with Snow White now on this nail, and I don't know why, but for some reason whites hate me. So I bled the back of that brush out, I took all the excess liquid out, and it still goes funny. But you know, I got there in the end, it just takes a bit more work. So I've got that cuticle as neat as I can with that bead, and then I'm just patting that down as flat as I can. So that bead, I didn't bleed that bead, and I just went straight in there, that cuticle, and it seemed to work good. But normally when I don't bleed the bead, it's bad. So either way I do it, it don't go right. So anyway, I did go in and do a full nail of Snow White, and I did get there in end. And then I'm just taking this Tinsel, which is iridescent white with pink in it and a bit of green, whichever way it light is. So I just put a bit of that over top of that for a bit of sparkle. And then I am going to go in and cap. So I'm just going to do this one. So I cap this nail and then I'll cap all the rest off camera, and I did file off camera and buff and clean. So the next time I talk, I will be on to the design. Right guys, so I've got my palette and I've got a bit of white and some black on there. So I'm going to do, it's like a Burberry stripes or tartan. I don't know what else you can call this. I called it tartan, but I'm just doing stripes, really thin stripes in black and white on this nail. So I'm going down that nail and I'm using a long detailing brush, and I'm just doing a long line of white from top to bottom. And then I'm going in on the side and doing the same. Get in your bed. They're going to start again. As soon as they hear me on the other, they want to come out of the bed and start fighting or being loud. So I'm just going in now and doing 2 across that nail. So I thought, again, I'll do all the white first and then I can move on to the black paint. So I'm just deciding where I'm going to do another line. So I decided to go on the inside and just trying to copy that line that I've already done. So from top to bottom, and try and keep that the same width as the previous line. And you know, I've drawn SpongeBob a lot, or painted should I say, but when it comes to lines, I am just pants. I just can't do lines. It's just so hard. Should be easy, but it's not. I find it so hard to do a straight line. So I'm just going to allow that to dry up a bit. So that is acrylic paints that I'm using. So when I've done this set and I was waiting for the paint to dry, I just thought I should have just used gel polish, and then I could have popped it into lamp and nuked it and it would have been done in 30 seconds, a minute. But I used acrylic paint and it takes a lot longer. But like, that's what I'm using at the minute. I'm trying to get to grips with painting with acrylic, so that's why I used it. So on this one I'm doing like a little present. So I'm just doing a cross on this one in white, as this is where the bow's going to go. So I just wanted that to stand out a bit. So I did it in white. So that turned out right. I did a straight line. I didn't even think about that one. So now I am going to go in on the tartan Burberry stripy one again, and I'm going to go in with black. And this is where I cock things up. But I left it in. I thought, no, I'll just leave it. Let people know that I make mistakes all the time, and if I do, I will leave them in. I don't really care. I think we all make mistakes, and you can cover your mistakes up, but what's point? So I get to that stage and it's fine, and then it's this bit and it just goes off to the side, and I was just like, oh, right. So I decided to get some cotton bud to wipe it off, and that made that worse. So then I had to get an earbud and take that full bottom bit off. But it just shows you that you can fix your mistakes. If this had gone really, really bad and I couldn't have fixed it, I would have just took that full design off again and had to start again. But as it was, I could go back in with them colours and sort that out. So I'm just making sure that's properly dry before I go in. So I'll go in with that black first, I think. And then I'm going to go in with the white. But you know, no point covering your mistakes up, I don't think, anyway. But like I said, if I'd have done that in gel, I would have cured that and I wouldn't have had that problem. But because it were acrylic, that's what happened. So I've just gone in with that white. So now I'm going to have to let that all dry. Right, so back to looking okay again. I think I'm adding some more black there, I'm not sure, because I can't see. Once I'm doing my voiceover, I've got a big black recording thing over most of it now, so I am guessing what I am doing at this moment in time. Okay, so I've let them dry a bit. So these are the 3D moulds that I got last week with these bows. I just wanted a few more different bows. I've tried to do it myself, but it's too much of a farce. I need to practice that, and then I should be able to do a video of making one. But just for this, I got this mould and I decided to go for that big one, as you can see. So I'm just going to take some polygel and put it over where I think that bow needs to go. So I decided on middle over the cross. So I'm just going to stick that polygel on there. And then I've got a brush with some gel res on it. It's my gel brush and my spatula. Just flatten that out a bit and then place that on. I'm just going to squish that a little bit, and then whatever comes out of the sides, I'm just going to use my brush to push it back in and tidy that up. Don't want it to look ugly and lumpy. So once I've done that, I've cured that for a minute just to make sure that that's not going to move, and I am going to go in and top coat. So the ring finger is still not dry. So what happened was I did the top coat on this pinky, the middle, and I did the pointer finger. I put them, banged them into the lamp for a minute to cure. So as you can see, I'm just testing that there and it's still wet. So I cured the 3 fingers that were dry, and then I had another look at the ring finger and that still wasn't dry. So I thought, just to make sure I'm not going to touch it, I'll come downstairs. I had a bit of my drink, about 15 minutes, went back upstairs and it still wasn't dry. So by the time it had dried properly, I'd say we're about 20 minutes. And I don't know why, because it's not cold in my house. And when I went back upstairs, I forgot to press record when I did the top coat and the few stones on that one, because I'd waited that long and completely forgot to do the record on it. Anyway, I did do the recording afterwards showing you the finished nail, so I am sorry about that, but you've seen me do stones before, so it's no big loss really. But yeah, once I've done this top coat, I'll milk that, and then when it comes back it'll be the nails finished. So thanks for watching guys, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.